Saturday, 23rd March 2025, MPS TV presents you a village called Dangan. It is located between central prisons of the Gambia, known as Mile 2, and Bone Road, behind Senatorial Hospital Banjul. Its geographical locations can be seen as a vital role for tourism industry. There are some cultural aspects of the Gambia history hidden to Gambians, and most importantly, some Gambians didn't know the existence of the village or have ever had the name. According to the Alikalo, the number of people living in this village is about 200. They mainly depend on fisheries, mining for their survival, oyster mining, crab mining, and pig farming. The current Alikalo tenure is the third generation since the inception of the village. The Alcalo is appealing to the general public, the authority concerned, philanthropy for support. Number 1. Electricity has been a major concern and constraint since the inception of the village. Number 2. There is no good road from the main road of the Banjul. And number 3. Some canoes for ladies to uplift various fisheries mining season. He is thanking all those who support in one way or the other during their difficult times, and also is not underrating any kind of support being given to them. He is thanking all those who support in one way or the other during their difficult times, and also is not underrating any kind of support being given to them. You can kindly contact us through the below numbers. You may listen to the narrations of the Alcalo about his village and their urgent needs. Thank you.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
In front of you is MPS TV. Today our visit to your village. You've been at an Alcalo by the name. What's your name, sir?
I'm Augustus Sanyang.
Augustus Sanyang.
Yeah.
Augustus, I want to ask you certain things about your village.
Sure.
How long this village has been existing?
Well, to start, this village is called Dangan village, and the village is situated far north the capital city of Banjul, behind, let's say, Tobacco Road. On your way from Serakunda to Banjul, you can have Dangan at your right hand side behind the sanatorium. Well, Dangan is a long time settlement, maybe in the early 90s, because through my research I was told that the village is relocated twice, because the village started at the other end there where you have the Saiben Madi warehouse, the store. That's where they were settling, and then the place was sold, and later they moved a bit deeper to where the car park is presently, is where Bantakaira is occupying. That's where they were, and then that place was resold again. So it makes most of the settlers discouraged, and most of them have to move to Combo and other areas to look for settlements, you know, and that is the time this present Dangan, which is the third settlement, is existing now, because we were also born here, and I have my elder brothers who are around 45, in fact, who were also born here. So this settlement is a long-term settlement since maybe since in the days of colonialism and so on and so forth, according to what they have, you know, explained to me, because both the first and the second settlement, then I was not born. So I was born in the second settlement, which I am the Alcalo presently.
Okay, you've been the Alcalo. I believe you have some hindrance or difficulties that we are facing with your community.
Yeah, honestly speaking, Dangan is facing a lot of difficulties. Honestly speaking, and basically that is what forced me to come and be very close to my people and see how best I can help my people, because I am an offspring of this community, and I believe I need to play a part. I have to play a part in making sure that my people are, comfortable. Because looking at it, our elder brothers, maybe they didn't believe that most of the things in this community could be changed by themselves. Maybe they believe like everything should come from the government. But during my days, when my uncle passed away, may his soul rest in peace, and I took over from him. I will not say myself alone, but myself with the youths of this community and the elders, joining hands together, we have achieved a lot in this community. The NGOs that do come, maybe like let's say the people of UK have really supported this community, to be honest, and that is the time that we were able to have a toilet. We have 2 buildings of toilet, which are public toilets, and both male and female sites, so that we will not pollute the river, because then we don't have toilets. So now we have 2 sets of toilets, 2 buildings, sorry. The other one is here, around here, and the other one is in the other end of the village. So they are public toilets that we use, and which we are also sponsored by, charitable organizations. We also have a school. The same is been sponsored by charitable organization. We building a library too, been sponsored by charitable organizations. So looking at Dangan itself, I believe it's like all the support that is coming from Dangan is coming from the outside. So I wonder why is it Gambians are not participating rather than others coming out there to come and do it for us. At least the little that they can give, we will appreciate it, because we are not also sitting down not doing anything, because this school is now 18 years old, and we started the school with a small building, where myself and others in the community that are privileged or lucky to be educated, we are teaching our younger ones. Then I started with a small blackboard pasted on the wall, taking their kids' studies, until that day when we were lucky to be supported with a small building. We started the school there. But now we have this one now, where we have the students, and then we used to have up to 15 to 16 of them in the surrounding, and even in the city we used to have students that come in here. So education wise, we tried a lot to try to educate our younger ones with the others outside. So the constraints of Dangan is very broad, because
Can you mention some of those things?
yeah, because looking at Dangan is a fishing community, and most especially the women, they find it very difficult to go for oyster fishing. They need those gears that they could use to go to the river, because nobody knows when the boat will capsize, and most likely most of them are not very good in swimming, so it's a risk. And like the materials they use, the gloves and the other things, maybe if they have harder ones, and an extension of having these small boats that they use for fishing, because they are in they presently, for the past years, they have been dividing themselves into 2 groups, so that they can at least satisfy each other, because if they don't divide themselves, they cannot go all together once, because the scarcity of boats, they don't have enough boats. So that's the mechanism they use to separate the group. This group will go today, and the other group will go tomorrow, which do not favor them, because looking at the oyster season now, the oyster harvesters are increasing in higher number. So the first days that they open oysters is the time that you can go and get more oysters. So the first day, everyone would like to go and try and get his or her chances in the river. So those ones that are sitting and the ones that go first, those will harvest more than these ones. So it's a constraint for others, to have that same privilege like the others, to be going, having their own boats. They will be going at their, normal times of going, rather than waiting for somebody else. The other thing is like electricity, which is very, 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 very important in this community. It's a fishing community and it's a landing site. It's not that the authorities do not know, but they know it's a landing site. Because during the COVID, they came to visit and we were told, myself, I was told, let me be